Hello everyone, dear friends. And today to you with great news. The developers have announced a new class which will be released in the near future, Black Desert. And moreover, this is a magician. And in this video I will tell you everything that is known about this class. And you will already decide for yourself whether it is worth playing for him or not. Be sure to like it, subscribe to the channel. And on social networks that are in the description so as not to miss new videos. This class looks very, very impressionable. And plus to it is added the fact that this is a magician. I love magicians. This class will be released on the 24th in the region and on March 17th will be released in Europe. The main weapon is called Kaif. This is such a cube with the help of which this magician shortens the time, distorts it. And due to this, he is very, very fast and maneuverable, and so on. By the skills it is already clear that he can disappear and turn into such a certain point. And calmly take a good position. There is a rather interesting meteor that hits opponents. And enough, it all looks cool. So I even thought maybe when he went out, even try to go to the Black Desert and play for him. Now let me tell you what the developers write in principle. And what class it is, and in general everything that is currently known about it. A new class of sage that we want to provide you today. This is another magic class on a par with a sorceress and a wizard, which has been in development for quite some time. Its development contains the romance of antiquity that will resonate with our players. Sage representative of the ancient kingdom, living in those days when life was still in full swing. In the disappeared civilizations, AHCI relics are now scattered across the expanses of Miro Black Desert. The sage researched ancient tools and trained his pupils in an ivory tower. Unlike other classes, it uses destructive power by manipulating space and time. After the release of the teaser, some players asked about the object shown there. And is it really Bitcoin? This cube is the main weapon of the sage called Kaif. With the help of this unusual artifact, the sage opens the boundaries of space and summons attacking enemies Fist of Arath, and also activates incredible powerful combat magic space-time acceleration. Helps to reduce cooldowns for individual skills, as well as the advantages of bypassing any obstacles and new dimensions and vice versa distances. Thanks to this, the sage has an advantage in choosing a position when facing opponents. The main advantage and features of the new class is the combination of variability and flexibility, achieved through various combinations of skills. They are all accompanied by a kaleidoscope of graphic effects that emphasize the bewitching combat system of the warriors of the ancients. The sage fight with a special material invented by him, and controls the magic of the amulet, using the Kaiva feature that can freely change its shape. The sage can distort space and time to release powerful force. He can also lead an attack dealing significant damage to the enemy at a great distance, at the same time preventing the target from approaching. We learn to the weak point of the enemy. Finally, the sage can independently change the course of the battle on the front line, instantly burst into the ranks of opponents and leave the battlefield. Thanks to such varied skills, the sage can fulfill different roles, depending on the place and time. Hope you look forward to the sage, who will return to this world, will turn the hourglass of fate after a long time. In fact, it is a very interesting class. People write in the comments if you will play for him, if it still comes out on the mobile version, because it will be very, very interesting to see what kind of class it is. Well, be sure to like it for my efforts.